anyhow I bet me SC and all fine. Yes, I see last week. Nanko money there so much saying to me, me in the share so say best start to. It means Casa Baby no major platform na mapo now what taking over na free baby last week we do you know or the actual to call me to take over. I mean, child.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Midas, for this great opportunity. I am a dessa and also just to think about our marriages and how to make our marriages a better place. Someone says the marriage home or the marital home should be a mini heaven on earth for a couple. So our anya osoro ketua wa asase so a na ye bonsam gemma wa it's better you are dead than so wawari mu ebeye eyaw any issue. I always say so live and cleave is a post-marital counseling session for couples. So if you are here, then Radia said because most of us after before I call counselor, that was all, and the call view that this platform gives us the opportunity. Said we will learn more things. We will upgrade ourselves with contemporary knowledge about marriages, and I believe, sir, a lot of people are testifying how impactful and how educative this program has been. I am trusting God, sir, and this program is moving to a higher level, and the whole world shall hear of us, and you know that you were part of it when it began. Erade Esha, to me, a baby, I wanted to on mute microphone, and Mamika Crabby. Yanchiano the same, Yakasa live and clever, I would say couples for life, Christ are help. Okay, but you mute mic, Mamika. I know, say, Nipa will bring to me because the weather, no, the way I weather next year, no, over young common, be brawa hand for. Yeah, okay. Yakupon Israel P. Yakupon Israel P. Meta management has say for this opportunity bill. May Kai say on the 21st of September, Busumi yes me need the Toswa Dunu Bako. Yebishimu Ewa Laboni, Mikado Conference Center. A free Ube to me Abba Bitie Nyansa and Penny for our medical was Sikasemu Ebetrio. It's a couples summit, but the focus is how couples can invest wisely and various avenues for couples. And until we know for investment avenues are to me and as a doctor to me he will teach us now and also so last week we started with a very important topic. Office romance. And Debbie Ameka said, anytime you see part 2, it means by popular request, a lot of people are so enthused by the first one, and it's almost a second version or second session. So today we are zooming straight into the part 2. But before that, Ms. Rao, last week, let's recap for the benefit of those who were not on platform last week. So last week, I remember in summary, we discussed what office romance is. We discussed the causes of office romance. We also discussed the mode of office romance. We also went to the effects of office romance. You do curbing office romance, So we had to break it in two. Then the end was so our part two. Mekai, the Mekai, na many years, Mekai say, you can say office romance near love. You know, office. Obe to me, any what Juma ye ni aye. Obe to me, any obia, our 4 year. Mona on worry, any 1 hour worry. So in the office, there's a lot of fornication, adultery going on in the office, which is having negative impact on a lot of marriages. Now you can also say, it sounds say your office is baby or you can also say, it sounds your office is baby or and you're spending most of our time in obi eba office, obi only obi na officer. Easy say obetriama no na ono so atriama because ebi abehu yire ewo fie no entoma na si na sene ebi mpo asabe monimo a ne simple ontwitwiye ebi asabe monimo a ohun nioma enye pie for hokani ho but officer you see the best parts of your office mate why you make up kakra washa natari the best of natari washa the best of mpaboa into office for nos eho etaye akono echen sabe ye yire no ma ye ne omote obi adwenkyira wo de ba ye no eno nti ana etoda ye ne won eye love aside ye yire eno. So basically meme dia meti ye ni about last week the yesua ye mesrewe ni die mu sharing is caring the usua ye no ne yenche na yenfemu aba na move straight to the way we can curb or the strategies we can curb or prevent office romance. So let me move to Queen 1. Auntie Tilly, anything you remember yesterday last week, anything you remember yesterday last week, you can share with us.
Hello.
Hi, Auntie.
Me kind of bakakra. Me become on say like in the positive side here, omo singles na omo our real. And also na say say out of being that say nia enye wo ho so ne say omukoye sta na se ankunye yia ba ne say productivity ekofo because first no omu kabo mu a na omu fa adamfo no na say omu miemi omu ho no e wo office nti we enye adwuma kwa wetimi cover ne nyonko etimi ye adwuma no all the time they want to be together and say bu kwa break kra omu nko nti omu behwe aye adwuma no se ne ese but say ntokwa koma na say anko ye a na say broken heart abem no bia healing akoma no na wo adwuma wura no so na wo bebre but I'm so kakra me beka ho.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. God bless you. So, Auntie Tilly, Akabi and Adiaba, you say at the Bonnie Bia, no, here, Papa Kakrawo. And into office romance, no, you may be break on them and say, and your cry, but, yeah, my perspective be say, a bit to me about say, 1 hour, yes, I didn't office, no, a move be a dear to me, we our rear. Now, you can say, obi to say, young Papa Penny, Barack Obama, on any year. No more the same office. To me we are warrior. And see A B at the positive angle and say bet me we are warrior anti that's it. But the negativeness on say ni panel ko ewo adwumam and also there is a misunderstanding ewo mtema it can negatively affect productivity adwuma run emwa no kra and anti that's it. Let me move it to great or say, Edam Pacho boy last week on our bason and on to me benefited from the CIA last week. He we anima the movie coming papa Nehemiah so. Okay. Elder. Okay. Ebiana elder akasa. Let's move to me papa Nehemiah. Daddy, last week recap.
Me pacho here the sana me line call off. Mentimi and Johnny Bio. But kakra am say nanka me be kana antitili aka no. Say enye da bia na eye negative. Sometimes singles can play romance in the office and the relationship will end up in marriage. TM say no na marry and force. Negative aspects na me share say more stay on the program for a long time, waiting your boy for it to break up of some of the points. But that's it.
Okay, that's it. Make I say who raise the topic this point be about say because you who or more office no more shen no mostly no I type ma or and also but you bet me team kakrama.
Me pacho
Because
sometimes in the office setting, no, and go for a cohina, ubi address it. Mama, a man cried there. Every bear 1 hour, now 2 hours, be our coaching and him. No, I say, no, come on, no, call washing, no, about job, come on. And that is what you see all the time. And it's a basa, you see the most attractive persona of the press of the co-worker. We are interested sometimes. Now I don't know. That's it.
So Daddy say,
all right, Paul.
You see the best part of okay, Elder. Yeah, that's it. Sure.
Sorry,
you recap last week. Okay, Elder.
But I think that what I remember is I affected family so much that no be on the officer Emma upon Juma Kra also of Meshi or enjoy staying outside or I said that's one thing I like. I remember that we discussed.
Okay. Sure. And then you could point out
affect the family.
It affects the family. And the family, because the other suggestion about any boom, the wife and the children. I remember something like that. So family, last week, one of the things that we said is that families are affected by the negative effects of office romance. And when people would not wish to come home on time. And because of this, families will be affected, wives will be home alone, children will lack the nurturing of their parents, and it is negatively affecting a lot of families, negatively underlined. So that is what Elder has for us. Nanaya Akwaba, who's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Biswaba, iPhone 2 is on. Tommy is on. Counselor Sub is also on. God bless you all. Solomon, you are warmly welcome. God bless you for always being at the top of our technical team. Let me move to Counselor. Counselor, Sub the Counselor. Counselor, boy, for the benefit of those who couldn't join last week, recap whatever you remember last week. You see, yeah. Okay. Okay, Councillor position. So let's move to Nayao.
Pacho,
Nayao.
last week na me ni online enti me pacho me man tibia that's
That's fine. That's about. But any suggestion, office romance from a broader perspective, from your own small way. What do you think about office romance?
around pacho chan bra. Pacho cover.
That's perfect. Sure. Anayao, still recap. We have like 7 minutes more to 6 minutes more to recap what we studied last week. Now, were you on call last week? What did you study, or what do you remember? Again, I will carry from last week conversation.
You pour me that's it. Last week conversation that I have it there. Now you can say Nema, I was say our phantom na ebia namfo namfo adwumam you be friend colleagues at work ede almost sa agronomy and you can't say office romance to I'm fancy ana over from so interest that's
because on now did love you gave the name love it. God bless you. Okay, and Toby Waha, who wants to share any comments or thoughts from last week's conversation? Over to me, any I share before I run through briefly. If you're not here last week, but you have a general idea what office romance is, you can please share with us.
Hello, Paul.
Okay. Elder.
Hello, Paul. Yeah,
Hello,
okay.
Elder.
I thought that me I can't expect. What's it again? Okay. For me, I'm still driving. Okay. And I'm if you say I can't expect I said general view about and a general discussion there. I think that I still remember I say I can't say the reason you can reasons and why those things happen. One of the reasons I can they say maybe wives no they also no they were also they were also complement also each other say Obama and Oba because both of us they to yet Oba to Oba to Obama say Obama and then yeah was so you one appreciating well na obunani gu na ema so ofie na okọ abontin na say and office na obi a man compliment all the time na bibi ka tell you appreciate na abontin these are some of the things that matter na ema no so esi and ahosiesie and say you better dress ye I mean you better carry your home well how to carry ourselves well when we are in the house. Any krumu and any no more fear. You also be a the Okohona Montu won't be our fear. We all know office or dress fine. Or be well, but I'll be fear. Be an Aaron Casano, any Kun Casano way, or Carbontu, and you'll be man Casano. These are some of the courses a man, Sammy Manon, about which I remember that was something we discussed last week. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Elder. Yeah. We appreciate all our members who are so consistent and punctual. Because for always being punctual. And to me, run it through the issue last week, just for the benefit of those who joined us just tonight. So you can say office romance is intimacy between colleagues in the office. And into one colleague our office, one were down for our office. A big cry married people our office. Namu miemi amoho ye romance that's also from them say that is what office romance is about. And one funny thing we studied last week is the fact that so any office. So a office baby auto tiles and no a bit to me a site romance. So with your colleagues in the office na kwa site obi dia a shop taxi driver office ne car mu and it is a taxi driver oba betena ne nchen ne sere so ofe no de ne nsafefa ho ne ya pake baby ye nima and also so betumi aye in the taxi romance. And that is all that we studied last week about the definition of office romance. Yes, actually, the modes of office romance, and it range from kissing, licking, touching. Obi kraka so obi ha ne tight no susum ne say no de self baby, which is also not good. Yes, we are the causes, some of the causes of office romance. Everything may run it through just like 6 or 5. The philosophy of subordinate service and attraction, or office, or colleague, papa can say, now I hear milo amount, or lunch, or never call it, Adriana will be dinner fee, and you is answer 1%. The more will be served, there's this attraction and cohesion. I one day, Mummy come office or when in Nassau, the to me see. Flirting in the office, a bra woman will be compliment be oh, they are say, now they are GB to start in Nipan Trimo. Obiso can say corporate troubles. A toda, it means some mummy and I say, you may be in Timmy and Monquambe to me a quabontin, as some more 1 or 2 be. Hotel high bebem, mummy and move to me at baby didn't come up. One here when you be bound, so no, you ain't no clue, not the SC. Lack of intimacy with spouse. And I see another point I see last week. Obi or how on any year in your sign could tell who dear no, Obi in a year in your shiamudi in fear pin, and into a court office, no obedient and sat at a touch baby. A man at home one is sorry, and an corner sorry, one who are any pano and to me, and no, I say. Yes, I long hours at work as a cause of office romance. Like I said, it sounds like you're spending more time in the office, Nintendo. One who you nipa one in a channel, when the dim comoche, obi kra, only need the boom. Moya sani nano, namo kabumba, and that could be a major cause of office romance that we should take a good notice of. Lastly, on the causes, no see inadequate communication with spouse. It's just like the inadequate intimacy with spouse. So no, you're in komo, when someone gets in between you, one here, obejo your attention, obejo kuna attention, before you realize no, that you be see SC every. You can effects of office romance, and so you can say it has negative effect on the marriage, both children and the spouse in the marriage. What you should do with your spouse, no, you are doing it outside. And until you who the bond between the spouse, no, when you house, no one here now and I say our jaye be flirting, fornication and adultery and the deba, but ye me and can't show a year. Obiso can say it has negative effect on productivity. So the more you are doing that in the office now, and there are a lot of things. Maybe you are the boss of that other colleague, and to me and it will have a negative effect on a jumano and coswo. Na ya papa waka asem no esa can say yes, one way, say, and because you are tema, built an edgeman and yoma platform, which is not very good. The positive effect last week was the fact that Papa Bakuka said it leads to retention in the office. And obi yes hard na on person obi ko fie ntem enu nti obi o ha ebo adwuma no on person obi gya adwuma na kɔ ba bi foforo enu nti eno so etumi boa adwuma no enkankro. That is the positive side, which you can say mostly entire is, but it is one positive etumi eba in office romance. Obi so can say satisfaction. A towel check is so tap upon Chenicha or Jiwa. So when unya baby to release yourself and you get someone in the office, a hard day, you can just pounce on the person and do whatever you want to do. We also said that one of the effects is that one here be you because of late there's a policy of many organizations say you cannot have even your wife or your spouse in the same working space. And you have to declare it. Either say a bit transfer and answer bako ebe jai. Okay, so those are some of the effects of office romance. Permit me to add this one course of office romance. Now, if you move it to a discussion, which I believe say it will be interactive, they be so brief and so educative. One thing I used to say for strategic reasons, or because of strategic reasons. Obi be share that in a ho show so we penny ewo adwuma because when him says or the ho show na adwuma and her job security, his job security is secured. And into the ho show or the ho to chew or no what that and into den so be in a free adwuma obe to me awia obe to me no more be ye adwuma no nyina mu no wa share that no de ho to chew and into asem usuru so obeka untumi nka esan say was satisfy you backstage that you have nothing to say about that. Erade onshraw yenso aye bosses nso afutuo and say we should not capitalize on that bossy or that role to make people our victims. And yes, I no because when him say any punish was inti oh you seen said you pay. A discussion strategies aimed at preventing or curbing office romance. And you now be to media to a poem aside the Yakupon concluding pipe. Now avoid the office romance. Before I because my main share ground rules maybe I now refi and I nay da wabaso first time and I'll bass watch it. A drew discussions say I say one of who can in a tour mutia. So Kabibi, I don't take it so personal. Now drain our tray. A year pose ube tidy or year and I open akumu our cano study etie. The second ground rule is the fact that you can repeat ubi kana sama in caso the odi kai wakamedi into the cobra. You can still say it now with the kakrebi Eddie account, and that is it. And the last one, and they can say we don't attack. We can answer and say, oh, let's feel free, let's discuss. So I'll be moving around. So I'll start with iPhone. We've explained office romance, we've explained causes of office romance, we've explained the effect of office romance. Basically, then you see office romance are not fine because of the negative effect I have on our marriages and other aspects of our life. Basically, then you see office romance are not equine. Maybe I want a network, you can just tap on management, no send no comments, you chat me, I will read it, said you will. So how do we curb office romance? This is then a curbing office romance. iPhone. Hi, iPhone. Okay, thank you. Hello. Bachai. No, Pacho online were true cry the network no enya cry. Metene faintly and by ye. So you can chat me, okay? Second iPhone, I can see you. Kindly share your thoughts on this. iPhone 42, where iPhone 14 Pro. Help us out, iPhone. How do we curb office romance? It's a discussion line. Oh, okay. Someone says share your thoughts first. Okay, so let me be smart. So let me say, how do we curb it? Okay. Shun unusual service to your boss. In case your boss and so stop it. That unusual service. Are they with me as boss? No, because you can't say you're one of the causes of office romance. Ninety. Obi sebu bebre, obi ma unusual service. Obi kasa in a romantic way. Find a way to stop it. And your whole boss bebre na nyoma mfawase. Also, oye yere ewo fear. So suya akwa ema obi because they will you see a pepe. So let's shun unusual service to our bosses. We went there to work. Let's work for the company. Okay, so that's my thoughts. I've redeemed myself. And so let's move to iPhone number 2. iPhone number 2. My share my thoughts. So share your thoughts, please.
Hello.
Hi, thank you.
Hi. Yeah, iPhone number 2. Okay. Yeah. So what do I even have to say? I mean, you said it. You just have to be professional. It's a respect ever between you and your boss. And even if you are the boss, no, it's all my respect but only employee, no. It's all my respect but between the two of you. Yeah. And I said a Bible kind. The Bible says that when Joseph saw that after all seduction and I say he flew away. So the best thing is we have to just be careful. You don't any quite say you don't have to be any be born and then after any be a rude to my manager and I say the manager will be rude to the person. No, you don't have to do it that way. But you have to be more professional. And then that is it. That was amen. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay. So that's it. I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. iPhone, thank you very much. Your name, please.
My name is Soba.
Oh, Silveron. God bless you.
Amen.
This is okay.
Okay.
So that is it. We have to be professional. Oh yeah, Juma, give respect. And in case a tour, someone wants to seduce you in the office, just like Joseph did. So for Mami Soba say, flee. And yeah, gentle, just run away, Johnny. Yeah, like I saw on your guy, but flee. Thank you very much, Mrs. Okay, so let's move to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you'll help us out. How do we curb office romance? Ebesi na office romance, love in the office no. Ebesi na ya bre nase, anasi yesi ano ekwine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oboabo ne ho aba. Nana yaw. Office romance, basically.
Hello.
Yeah, Nana.
We know. Office romance in the quite bit my past for the SC, I'm not there. Baby. One, say, I remember one of my, they will set their policies, but who are not and too effective. Who are not and too effective. I bet my wow because if you are paying for now, mobile ensure that they are even doing it. But almost certain the way it will prevent others from involving themselves in the meanwhile. It won't be much effective. To you as an individual. Now, you don't want it to happen. The first thing is that you should try to be professional in a human. And we about say when you say you are there to work and earn your income to take care of your needs, that's all. Will be in the detail. So you try to set your own boundaries. Yeah, send a bear. We go when you say BBC is here now. And I'm more of we know the effects. Say they can say one here you can lose your job. If you private Lucy on life through that, especially if you are doing it with your boss. That's a finally you need your age group person. I person I want to know start a good relationship to end marriage. Your boss or the mom penny be a young guy. I want to know yes I would know. If you will be to me after so to knowing the effect, you know. Nas is here, no, we shouldn't even put start up because of saying we say it can end up to those things. Into one, we should try to work professionally in wherever we find ourselves. Say we are there to work. And at two, we should try to set our boundaries. And at three, we should know that when we are being caught, and as if we are like the end results, you may end up losing your respect and reputation. It is if you want to hold on to your reputation, you should know that you don't have to start up. It's a no bit more to set your boundaries and act professionally at your workplace. To me, I can. That's it.
Okay. I'm sure. Yeah, because what was we are discussing about effects and this woman. Let me say four article. Yeah, Diana Nana Yawasi. If I show Nathaniel, obet me my also adventure. Okay, Uncle Pacho, me too, microphone, Pacho, let's talk. Okay, back to Nathaniel. Me Pacho, obet me my adventure. Okay. Yeah, Nathaniel, me saw Bobo and no Abekasa.
But try iPhone, Anna. Oh, the other one. There are two iPhones.
Yes, me Pacho, obet me akasa.
Me makasa.
Wakasa did I Mrs. Soba.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, that's in your mission. Me Pacho K. Hello. Effect of office romance. Okay, yeah, near Paul Abaso. Paul. But what me can wait me take it over. I do yes. But what me can.
They're too calm.
Okay.
They're too calm.
But you me that's. But what me can.
The poor line, but between Kasa.
Uncle Batchwine. Lambacho Danon Kaka
Actually, but between Kasa now.
Batchwine.
I'm
Consulting me come with me Kasa.
I'm medium. It's just you. Yeah.
Batchwine. Batchwine.
Batchwine. As I say, deal with how to overcome our office romance, how to deal with that situation. Now, maybe I did keep to be a person mechanism. Me nim say be say akarichi try say about boy the unnecessary touching and now say excessive friendship with colleagues. Very, very important. Would be any comfort any other body excessive friendship. Now, Kaka, because there was a time be now we were dreaming and a papa be or a juma or company and a by say all problem. Now, or per se, share how or share how I meet me one of them. They say the office, the penino, and I'm saying, Ben, why ya opinionated no? You can't know their powers, can't their fan. I'm saying, the person boost our question back. No, see, yes, and I'm say, and you be I'm the secretary or your bar now. Bema, and also your bar. No, no, I am Kofabiana, and also when you're a friend per se, I agree. And I'm saying that is free, baby. No, boss who said we are interested in the secretary. And say, A, B, and also you're interested in the secretary. And who are interested, you know. Now also you're interested, no power chair one, he will deal with you. And then to call back, then make sure say our secretary now when you're free too much, you know. Men yes I be we yes our boss, you know, Obejao, I'm a why you come. Now my feedback, but I believe that having identified the problem, you know, most likely is that the problem will solve. That's it.
Uncle Batcho, what's the main can? Waiting at was because Nina drop here and Samba. Hello, Uncle. Hello, family. Batcho, what's the main can?
But
It seems not very bad today.
Okay. Okay, Paul, take over. Now, Uncle Kasaba, me said drop here and was drop it. Nti say oba
Okay,
back no am an opportunity no wa concluding na now can why.
okay, so what was his point?
Na or say ono so can how I betimi see office romance no ye betimi prevent it from happening. I think so we put a question across as somebody was answering and then the line dropped. Into no man a suggestion. No, or this scenario a buttressing the point. No. But when we into no say be a who's our baswa now a man opportunity. Into the bit me ask was why. To take it over from there. Why is the line dropping?
So bad.
Why is the line dropping so?
The line is not dropping. We can still hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. All right.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So whilst management is preparing to take over, Elder Nehemiah, Mpacho Wabaso, if you can hear me, we'll conclude with the end, then we can go to the next person.
Oh, so my cancer, we are now making answer. Obi auntie, Anna.
Line it drop here.
Okay.
Drop here now. You need come back to do.
Oh my God, I don't want to know. Device phone. What?
You made us. Me pacho the American say sometimes office romance no. One here you are doing it how to, and I say then try say me pacho me pacho mo timi.
Mpacho aye tunka.
Then I me susu ni say to me koba say baby susu and say avoid excessive friendship with your co-workers, especially for our mom we are opposite sex. Now that may cite here the mfato hon say I had a situation obi ever report to say only the boss no one tawa. Now the issue we could be more say only the bakona obey a complaint no or only the boss or the secretary a free pa until the boss no fees a dream say sa ne junior colleague interested in the secretary. Send a boss no so interested in the secretary so a problem so and I'm so all to meaningty or tries to victimize the junior colleague and sometimes say who tries to keep a distance from co-workers at Eboa Medase.
No, Uncle, yeah, that's Yamisha. Paul, please take over if you can hear me.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Yo, Medasepa. And said the papa and so important a point. Do your best to create that distance between yourself and your coworker before your boss or a superior victimizes you. But because of that closeness, some office romance, there's the other part which can really have a negative impact on one career. So we should take a good note of that. God bless you, Daddy. God bless you. Let me move to Counselor Sab the counselor. Sorry. Any thoughts on this? If we are moved. Hello, Counselor.
Hello, Pastor Motemenka.
Bachon Clepa.
Hello. Okay. Mpacha, what
Hi,
about
Counselor.
effects na?
But your curbing, how do we stop, prevent, or curb it?
How do we stop? Okay. Mpacha, kakra metimi aka wo ho ne say. I think say yen nyina say obi make advances at us yen nim. Sometimes obi ho say, oh na me nim say bia nipa we ebia opemi anase say. I'm sure say yen nyina yen nim. So once we lead the person on and we start doing it, because say how bebree Emma yen kasa ya ware, even yen kasa ya self-respect kwa no. Sometimes just say ebema eswati, because here is the case ayana emma me hu ne say sometimes emma productivity at work no kwa perform, because say bia one o boss date and I say more sheshe ho bia all my members in the office no kwa no bu kwa na ono so kwa interested in the person, but on can trade the moment I wo ni nipa ko enye fine, it made in tokakra esi office so emma productivity low afi itimi gu aware itimi ede enwoma bebre epa nti aka me de aka message say ehun hia say e beka say like office romance, but like I think say we should maybe sometimes e beka say oh na wonim na one thing led to the other na e see I think say ubetimi ejai okasa wo ujai a ubetimi ejai. We shouldn't look at the benefits you are getting from it any day. Once it is important and I say it has come up, say stop anything, ubetimi stop it, and it starts from your mind. One kasa okache ho say ubetimi bia nipa no one no na edi lunch ebom to say you know do lunch our own friend, or you can get your own lunch bia because no kind na drop people fee to say you want bit me afa o car so also na money per call lift so because you want to stop it and ni say woman nipa call lift be that closeness no should come to an end, because the more you get closer the more you commit far at the end be, but say man get closer na must stay apart gradually no a bit me ama matimi ejai. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Your words are always impactful. Nyankopon sure. I learned two things. Be vigilant. One kasa wo ye penny obi approach you no yes or yes na you can foresee. And try your best or do your best to create the space. I know said this will be difficult, but a drill pebiano, most of them you know, and when you try all you can to create space between wo and wo colleague who feel, you know, and you feel something for. God bless you very much. Okay, so Auntie Tilly, boy, about how to stop or curb office romance. Last time you said something about omokra and you did your office no crano. We need to stop near day. Fabika homa ye ba Johnny and Sia the anyway. Auntie Tilly. Okay, Auntie Beba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, my name is what should I code you? Help us out. Okay. Adonemia, while you can go ahead with your comment, please.
I just Paul problem back a word you who and I act. And they say, Biana or boss, no, and I say, opinion or word you or the power to employ. 18 and Kofa, what for one. Or call interview and I say, or more by Jumano, or decline at the near Sibacos. And indeed, while promising to say a Jumano or Befano. Now, on condition, say, or then enter into relationships. It is who your bar, as a bear man who's at there now. You can reject the job. Because one, yes, sir. Now, who can opinion ever for Beya, and I say, we go through interview process. So, I one pass it. A testy pa, it may be pre a testy. That's it.
Okay. Simple. Reject a job, for the sake of your own good and the good of your marriage. You just reject it. And these are difficult things, but I see them as doses or drugs we have to take just for the sake of our marriages and for the but throughout your life, but internal peace no assume you won't get it. And what will be the essence of the money you get in? Okay, that in your on sure. Elder Isaac was about spiritual boy kakra office love how can we then ya bra no asena didi emu bi mu edase.
Oh, okay, Paul, that's it. Kakra metimi aka ne say yenhwe baby a ye wo no ye di kan yenhu adekronti a ye call ho yenhu de enti a ye wo ho ye wo ho purposely adwumenti na ye wo ho enti bibia e ka ho bia yen try say ye be kata ye ni ama sa ne manema na se ye be ten blind side ama sa ne manema na ekeka ho ne nipa ye ne omo ye adwuma ne nyina ye enipa and sometimes enema bebrebe enema ye attracted to nipa ahodo bebrebe enti one the kind as I said yenya self discipline yenya ahosheso say baby a ye wono ye be share ye ho so ye be keep respect ye be respect ya ye ho me respect ya foforo ye yes anema we ya megidi say ebe boaye ama ye ntimi nto sa trap ni me pacho de me pesa me kana no me das.
Thank you very much. These doses are so not tasty, but it's so good. Okay, so I'll move to iPhone shortly. But the elder can say me also self-discipline. Buhu ne bu colleague na or subordinate na or office na so. And then who but INT or call say money and focus on that alone. All the other ones are useless. iPhone. Sorry, I kept you waiting, but you're coming.
Yeah, hi, yeah. So
Yeah.
100% name cast. May I add something to what I've already spoken about. I would like to add something. So
Yes,
this is something that happened to me, something that I did observe growing up with my mom. Mom, she had her own work as a one-way beauty company job, and then it's a salon, and then where the men are separate from the women. So what happened was, and then they passed through the ladies, and then my mom has a lot of workers. And then ladies, you know, I could see it the same. I kind of go book or to one than a. So I like me who say me mommy ubia ya me mommy side. So one day we were going, I did ask my mom, I was like, Mama, what do you think now when people come to the shop, it looks like you don't smile to them, but you are the boss. And she was like, I'm there for business. And then I go, I'm not there, say I'm a married woman and I have to respect myself. So literally one day what happened was, let me meet funny we go to the same school. So the guy came in to my mom's shop, no about baby. So I was sitting down, no yelling at the board, the way my mom went to the guy and then spoke to the guy, no, when you can anyway, not in a rude way, but at least what's no. And since then I saw say you your limit. You baby on your limit. Oh baby, you find yourself. You have to respect people, and then so that people will respect you. Because other ladies not more sharp, because you know how saloons ladies, some of them they talk anyhow. Oh, brown mommy, £1, oh mommy £2, and then they'll be asking for money. But you never see my mommy tip. She never did that. Nti onipa no who say na be crown obey wo niema. Trust me, people will respect you. And then also your you dress and so no and customize. Some people don't dress really, they dress really, really bad. Or quite no way, you know, you need to dress according to your body. Don't just dress because we want my very slim and or share any baby credit than one. Or share that or attract any baby. Upon my you do, and I see you have, you know, and maybe always you winning. So when you wear those things, then I mean, what honey pageant. So also notice my dressing so and won't say as believers. I know we are learning. I know said with this happen, we are all believers. So that's what I would like to add. Amen.
Amen. It's so powerful. So they will see Cody which they were Nimono. I am a Mama Kai. Those days, many was when him watching Ahomeka. That's right. So our dressing is so true, but it seems of late we are taking a lot of things for granted, even believers. In the office setting, you can't distinguish a believer from an unbeliever with our dressing. The unbeliever and believer share the same thing. Many, we are way, show your way, are show, be a show baby, and yes, you give people access to you, and that is in summary what Ms. Sobaron has said to us. And another part is that be firm. None firm to those guys once. At times you need to just be firm and straight to your boss. Oh, and that's all. Why your boss mean pesa or it's so important point that you shared with us. Thank you very much. Auntie Tilly, Queen One, share with us. In like 10 minutes, we'll be drawing down the curtain, and I've received some people's comment. Before Auntie Tilly comes in, let me read them through. Okay. It says, if possible, arrange for your spouse to join you on corporate travels. Wow. So when him say to me, show so when you are away for months from your spouse, just arrange, make sure your spouse is with you. I think recently I advised one of my friends, he was on an interview to travel for work. And I told him that when the wives about Hobusao said they want to take you alone, tell them as part of your offer, you want to go with your child and your wife. It was difficult, a conversation, but in the long run, they granted it and they are off. Yeah, so at times you need to be firm. When him saying to me, on corporate travels, someone is telling us that we should decide and be firm so that people, our spouses will join us on corporate travels. Okay, someone also says, please, if you want to share your comments now, you can tap on Palby, then chat me. I will read it for you. So someone also, or you can go to the main platform, Live and Cleave, or chat me personally. WhatsApp, and I will read it for you. Okay, so someone says, devise strategies to increase time and intimacy with your spouse. If possible, reduce hours at workplace. You can work from home. It is not wrong to check up on your spouse, frequently at the office. Just a chat or 5 minutes call will not ruin your day at the office. Hey, I'm learning tonight. When you're in the office, just taking your phone to say, hi, baby, calling your wife during lunchtime to say, hey, how are things going? Don't be so engrossed with it. Oh, this one has touched me tonight too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anonymous, I understand. I will mention your name. So one says, corporate travels, make sure you go with your spouse. Try, do all you can. If possible, go with that person. And yet possible, when you are there, be talking to your spouse. Even your colleague is coming closer, just call your spouse. When your spouse is so closer, it will even take them off. It will kick them off. Kojo, you are so welcome to the Live and Cleave chat room. God bless you. So let's move to Queen One and ask her, how can we curb office romance? How can we prevent it? How can we control it? Whatever. How can we bring down this office romance once and for all? Thank you.
Okay, Paul, me da say, me pacho, me so kakra, me de be come, Mrs. Tana, Mrs. Wakasa bebre na, baby am pese me hinte pa ye agubone no, ebi mo pe agubone dodo, ema bi pe agubone, mema bi pa agubone, like oko officer, afe ne ayensi ne, epipra gba ekoba aye nyina, one ne colleague oba ekwa akodi, anaso one ne colleague bema, obi wo ha obi a one na wosa, obi oko officer just o man peg, obi oko officer just o tran nice, obi oko peg oko officer just nipa ko nu ni chimu mano. Minim obi a
Yeah.
like the pane beba be so ne wig mu, ahwe say we ye che anase ye na wamane peg na wabisa ne sɛ ne ho tete. I'm sure so ofifie ba kra when bisa ne yere kra sɛ ɔne ne da free ɔne ne sɔre wɔ mpa so kra when bisa ne kra sɛ bi sweetheart ɛno sɔre yɛ ɔho practicing menyɛ sure so yes menyɛ sure so man ne yere peg but ɔbɛba office abɛma obi yere peg thinking say their colleagues so it's okay, it's normal. Me wɔ aviation section no me colleague lady baako your senior officer your TYC every morning before parade onya ba yɛ ɔkɔtwerɛ ne din ɔbɛba bɛma papa ne peg on his lips and she didn't mind, she said there was nothing wrong with it. Nti saa agobɔne no we should try and stop ɛna senior yɛka no scripture say wobɛyɛ nwunu ano wayɛ nwunu wobɛyɛ so ano wayɛ hye. I believe say baby bia obedu bia no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔma nipa a ɛtwa wo ho ahyia ehu sɛ wusuo nyame honhom te wo mu wonyɛ wadeɛ te sɛ senior obiara yɛ n'adeɛ wonyɛ wadeɛ te sɛ senior obiara ɛyɛ n'adeɛ nti no setting bia ɔbɛwɔ bia wokɔ na nkɔfo hagi ɔmo hello good morning then they'll hug either on the side on the you don't do it me that is me mema who say I'm not that type. Inti ne ho na wo de hia me a na me one me recent officer I did me call me yade and I think my boss was impressed with how I was fast about doing the thing and how I saved them how the money some monies they were supposed to pay how I quickly got to the bank like Inyama me turn around was so quick for him and when I came he was so enthused out of his enthusiasm he opened his arms to hug me. I was like hey say and I'm a call me cheese and me too I did it unconscious because I'm not that type and pesta say unye mi kunu na ube so mi mu no into oh yes so be hugging me now miss me come and say excuse me sir and na joba no sorry I just wanted to say thank you now don't mention it's my duty and I've done it into no I was say ma nipa nyina hu nyame so tie mu we are different from the rest na yenye niema ye epipra gro no edoso na yenhwe ye ho so ye kakra meka me I believe that when you are strict and I say unye rude to the person nicely no mama ne hu say wundi saa agro no tsetsini a obia edibi no na omu nyina so be respectful.
Wow, that's powerful. Agobone no, ema agro no, ema agro no. Our auntie is telling us that yin chaso na mwaye. If you train samba. Thank you very much. Would you like to share something? We're learning courses of office romance, and right now we want to curb it. We want to bring down office romance. How do we do it, Kojo? Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Kojo.
Yes. Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes, please. I was asking, how do we curb office romance? Your thoughts on it?
I think most of the participants have spoken quite at length. I think it starts with discipline. The individual person, you got to be disciplined that yes, you should know that it's office and respect that space. Don't mix the two. It actually impacts negatively on productivity.
Okay.
No matter how you look at it, whether colleagues or subordinate, superior relationship, whichever way you look at it, it has negative impact on productivity. In the sense that yes, there are times when you have to have a fierce conversation or a difficult conversation, but as a result of the relationship, you're unable to address certain things, and that impacts negatively on productivity.
Yeah.
So for me, it's the self-discipline that you have to instill in yourself that, look, let's draw the boundaries. Let's draw the boundaries as in, like my other colleagues have said, don't be the little things. Yeah, they are the little foxes. Before you can say, hey, Jack, it would have landed you in some uncompromising situation, and then the next moment you can't get yourself out, no matter how hard you try, and that will impact negatively on productivity. Like I said, for me, that is where I would want to focus: the impact of office romance on productivity. So if you realize that that is the situation, you stay off and then walk the narrow path.
I like the conclusion. Walk the narrow path.
Yeah.
God bless you. Family. That was God bless everyone who joined in tonight. Tonight's focus was on curbing office romance. Last week we did the definition, the mode, the causes, the effects of office romance. Hello, Elder. You can share your. Wait, me, I share. You can share your comment. Yeah.
Yes, I have something that I want to say. And the Mekan last one. And last one, what I want to say is that but this was keep on coming in mind, and I would like to say, making sure say, it will be our best friends. When they are our best friends, when your wife is your best friend, when your husband is your best friend, I don't know how to discuss it because one of the things that lead to these things here, will be a problem or issues or a fear. Be it a kuno and nipa or fine or confining in. Sometimes you always have one person out to say you are okay to talk to that person. And if you are not careful, these are some of the things that lead to Sanima with him. And nipa no ebeka answer. I think the mama nipa 1 2 be warning. I won't say I prophesy doomed, but I predicted something. I predicted what can happen in future due to the way they are doing their things in their office. And for sure, it happened. It happened because they were having issues at home. And because of that, they confined in some people and talk to those people. And instead of setting boundaries, they go overboard. They end up playing, doing certain things. In future, they don't see those things. And some of them we protect TB. So there was one person, and I was more or less a counselor to her, and she used to tell me everything, and most times she would cry and those things, and I would advise her and tell her what to go and do. But I think when you're from and me who said they are growing come catch and say I didn't know more especially when you have problems in the house. And this is the possible thing that can happen in future. And I mean, mind you, why in Jaya this can happen. And truly the American in our bemo. Emma Warren Guye. Emma VHD no. In Sembebre, we can intimate to us. And not my wife for cancer and says, I'll grow phone no cry no. Who bet my prevent it because some of the people are only no more officer Omudi are grown up to the extent she doesn't care, or he or she doesn't care. And most of the times, I saw for ceremony I didn't, Obi be kind of plane. Hey, also for a hoe, also for Anna or this are grown. And when I'm there, they won't do that. And I remember say, "Sa go start the office. Obi met her unexpectedly. Me say Obi, over time and as honestly, come here prano. Say me a man sound so the man sign. Me a me fast so Natalie echi. So Natalie echi ne konwechi. Ena enko kobo form. Because many na me also me for me who and say, hey, after no over time so na me one on yamin kwa your front desk or show. And you see, if you or no, Nipana is very careful because Odi Agro is a very good person, but Odis Agro, which is not healthy. And me no, you emphasize on your man's family. And I could feel or no, or you're very careful with me. In fact, obey any man with other people, no me you won't do it. It you know, ye my kunoni and ye no more ye nam for. I mean, that's a or don't know what or you are there, or you be a behani and a behani kuna, or be dream home. And time be obi also now you can say will be my point to be say now can say you have loved that point so much. Say you check up on our spouses when we are out. A very good thing, but when him say I've seen some incidents that on a bimum pesa, especially memano. Minimum be a check up be a sweetheart what drew him cry none the why are you calling me? Why are you checking on? Why are you giving me pressure? Maybe she me ba just say the facts and you know friend no fee say you drink say be your cover be no man the pressure so fee. But just checking up on you. So we okay at work. Some of them doesn't like it. Until they become rude to their spouse. I think me meaning any I think a big question maybe my argument between a man and ma or a other moment. But I was able to convince them. Yes. So yeah, cannot say yes, and being some pay into you for say so it's a good thing. So baby. Now you have a wife or husband who will care and call you and check up on you. And that's what him say at this time you should be on the way coming home. No, check up, say, are you okay? Are you on the way coming or what's up? It's good. It's good. But yeah, it be mum penesa. It be mum penesa. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That's a so discipline and guiding against Sa Akopone. Thank you very much. And be checking on your spouse to give room for them to be checking up on you. Family, sorry, we exceeded our time, but Elder Nehemiah has a comment. If you also have a final say, you can just summarize it, and after Elder Nehemiah, you just launch it. Okay, Daddy.
Maybe I told me that say, the car can say a drew baby na we be the transfer. And I said, we move from location. Matter. I said, I make a serious matter. The transfer because me a colleague in order to avoid such situation because it may be love, it may be infatuation, and you may not realize it. But would you live now at Trefia? You think seriously about the problem there, but I thought about call back no problem there. That's why the transfer. Now we cite one example. Last time I was making reference to a book, Ethical Dilemmas, by Samuel Dodo, University of Ghana Business School. And I tried in the book, on my instance, be a Christoni, and the boss on your bar, and the Pacono, I walk and I something a Bema. And there was an issue, and I take committee, said committee and resolve issue. And this man happens to be a secretary, and the boss on your bar or a chairperson. Now, I said, my this man is a young man. I only year. Interested. So what happened was that Omuye meeting for committee for report for way said no, Mamina develop love for the young man. And he or inviting on fee say the final report because submitted. And you know what happened? Oduru Hosi Apeno, a man no 90. See through me pant na and a more heavy one. At the Aquano Opie in the fear on and or man a hag and or the man or trying beer, man in beer. So Ocha and our man did I pay going on your report your how now. I'm not a serious now have a relationship. I feel a papa young man feeling very uncomfortable staying in the office. So the best thing that he did was to ask for a transfer. If you a back critical and I said we won't be just move out of the office. And as a departmental transfer, they can do it for you instead of staying there and then have this challenge of a relationship with somebody. That's it. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's it. Any other comments? We're wrapping up. Sorry. Normally, you close earlier than this. So Solomon sends a question. Okay, Solomon, I've seen your question. So Solomon is asking that, does this apply to the school environment or only applies to the office? Okay, so Solo, as the preamble was, if the school is your office, we said that Obidiene is in his taxi. So the taxi is the person's office. So if you also work in the school becomes your office. If you are in a typical office setting, that's your office. So wherever those things happen, if that place is your office, then we are bringing all of them under the same umbrella, and we call it office romance. I don't know whether Solo, you are okay with the answer. Okay, silence, sure. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay. So thank you very much, family. Tonight it was it's been such a wonderful night, and we've learned a lot. Permit me just 2 minutes. Let me run through strategies aimed at curbing office romance. Shun unusual service to your spouse or your boss in case you are the boss. Stop unusual service from your subordinates. Subordinates and attraction. Subordinate service and attraction have effects of reviews.
I don't know which one I'm talking.
Okay, thank you. If possible, arrange for your spouse to join you on corporate travels. Policy setting, there can be policies set so that people will not do office romance in your office. Be professional, respect your boss, and also bosses should respect their subordinates. Be vigilant. Create space between yourself and your office colleagues before you get victimized. Reject offers, such offers, flee or reject such offers that could lead to office romance. No reasons for which you were employed in the office and focus on that reason alone. Self-discipline, be firm and know your limits. Good dressing habits, self-discipline again, self-respect again, and make your spouse your best friend. Family, this is where we draw the curtain down for tonight. God bless you for joining. It's always been live and cleave, and our greetings has been, or our slogan has been, live and cleave, and we say, couples for night, Christ our help. I know our coordinator is going to tell us about program on the 21st of September at the Laboni Mikado Conference Center, which is we want to have this face-to-face interaction with all of us. Enti bohomo den say 21st no obeba Accra Laboni na yeshia niama Dr. Michael Ajikum Addo. He's the CEO of Kama Group Industries in Ghana. Now, thank you very much. God bless you. King on, honestly, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks to everyone obi bia oba platform yi so enwumre Nyankopɔn unhwira wo sɛ wo aveli wo ho na wo bɛka yɛn ho ɛma yɛ discussion no so ɛyɛ very very interesting na megye di sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛsua deɛ so much a we are going back to make our families and our marriages better. Yɛbɛma yɛ environment baabi a yɛbɛwɔ biara no nipa a atwa ahyia nipa a ɛne yɛn san ɛbɛhu sɛ Nyamesu ɛwɔ yɛn mu nti Nyankopɔn ɔnhyira yɛn nyinaa na ɔma yɛ awareɛ ɛnyɛ glorious. Yɛbɛsrɛ Elder Ken na wabɔ mpaeɛ ama yɛde dwumadie no aba awieeɛ. Okay.
Okay. That was Nyame Tumfo. That was Nyame Nokafo. That was said all the other do something. Because our church, because our boy, because our clan. I didn't repair. Ma yenya oto entiasie tema nkambo mu ewa ya ware mu. Ema ya sumtwe. San se wona wo de aware si ho. Na wo hwira aso. Hwira ya ware so. Ne hwira abu di ndi aware si ho no ma yensanka. Ade nyina nwepe ne mfa ye ne asama odi. Oswa boy ho ban anadwi made panche na mo adom ne kese. Wo Erade Yesu di mo ne ebompai. Amen.
Amen. Elder Nyankopɔn unhyira wo. Once again, yeah, announce of our seminar that is coming up on the 21st of September. A Wednesday, a public holiday. Yeah, program no Mikado Conference Center, Laboni, Anopa 9 to 12:30. Now we are done because it's a holiday. And we don't want to keep families there for long. It's the our finances. In this recently economy no but say he will still pull us through, but we still need strategies and we still need to be informed on what to do. Michelle, on the 21st, Mikado Conference Center, Anopa 9 to 12:30. Na yembra mbesua de yembetna ye papa wa worry for 40 years. He has been in business for a very long time. He has so many business strategies and business plans, business ideas he's going to share with us. Now, apart from that, question be a trail so concerning marriage, family, whatever. That day you can bring it out in paying for or counselors or a software. You can get a lot of people to talk to them who will counsel you, who will give you light on difficult issues. Intimacy na yembra emesiade. Inti ya wanted that next week your topic I did banso very, very, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Please call somebody or share it with somebody for somebody to also join the link and come and learn. Inti ansa ne ebeko ne yen unmute your microphone na yen responding to your greeting. Thank you and God bless you. Please start unmuting your microphones whilst I sound our slogan. Okay, thank you. Just to read that as thank you. We have like 5 or 6 more to go. Thank you. Thank you. Please unmute your microphones. When I say leave and cleave, you respond Couples for Life, Christ our help. So we are about to start. We have 4 more to go to unmute. Please, 4 more to unmute. Leave and cleave.
Couples for Life.
Couples for Life.
Christ our help.
Christ our help. Leave and
Christ
cleave.
our help.
Couples
for life.
Christ our help. Couples
Okay,
for
the
life.
last one.
Christ our help.
Christ our help. The last one, leave and cleave.
Couples
for life.
Christ
our help.
Couples for life.
Let them
Christ help.
Next.
Councillor Sab, here.
Okay, me line ne te kwa masaba. Madam Asinyami shira ye nyina ye on that next week ye best share. Bye bye. Juliet.
Biako, Meja Kasa. Biako, line that. Bye. I lost your way. Squad nation. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. All right. Then I'm answering. I'm about 21st February.
No, been born to say.
Hey, what are you doing? I said wash it. I didn't say put soap in it. Oh, sorry. I know doing someone else.
Oh, this over there, job anything.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.